Good day, everyone. Allow me to present our study entitled Building Online Facilitating Skills in the New Normal. With me are the following: Dr. Jewish A. Mirin and Dr. Lilani C. Dapat. This is Dr. Helen B. Boholano. Online training facilitation. Moving your work online? What is this? Sudden shift to remote teaching has created a stressful and demanding context for teachers, not to mention the other responsibilities at home and in the family. One major and specific concern is directed towards the teacher's well-being and their capabilities in successfully delivering remote instruction. The efficacy of the teacher in the use of technology is one of the predictors in the effectiveness of remote teaching and learning. Their attitude and skills in using technology could affect students' motivation and learning. Technologies become the bloodline of online teaching and learning. With the new online setting, teachers need to set norms for commitment, such that the students recurrently requires questions and collaborate to their peers that are different than the norms in the face-to-face setting. Educational institutions are challenged not only in finding and using the new technology, but also reinventing education. Determining the online facilitation skills of the teachers is essential to cater students' needs and potentials this time of pandemic. So the new normal, home-based learning, how it looks like. The research objectives. The purpose of this study was to ascertain the challenges and opportunities encountered by the basic education teachers during the online training using different online platforms. First, identify the different online platforms utilized during the training. Second, determine the teacher's willingness and skills acquired during the online training. And explore the challenges and opportunities encountered by the basic education teachers during the online learning and training. The research methodology. This study utilized mixed method of qualitative and quantitative method. This utilized a descriptive survey. There were 311 public school teachers in basic education in the Philippines who participated in this study. The research instruments utilized in this study was composed of two parts: checklist on part 1 and interview guide on part 2. The checklist was content validated by a group of experts in teacher education. There are three validators of the questionnaires. The questionnaire was validated to find out if the instrument would really draw out the responses desired to provide the needed data for this study and for the clarity of the purpose of the study. The use of a combination of qualitative and quantitative methodology can build on the strength and neutralize the limitations of either methodology used alone and provide for stronger inferences because the data are looked at from multiple perspectives. That's according to Paul in 2007. We utilize Microsoft Excel in solving the statistical analysis. The results of the data become the basis of the researcher to propose an intervention. The findings in discussion. Table 1, which is very clear on the online platforms used during the training. If you look at the table, most of the participants utilize Zoom because it's users friendly, and followed by Skype, Microsoft Teams, and Google Meet. Online education platform during the COVID-19 pandemic, according to Dawan in 2020, was given emphasis by teachers, students, and school administrators. Table 2 on teachers' readiness and willingness in the online training. Teachers are very much willing to attend online training. They have goal in attending the training. And they are willing to spend at least 10 hours a week attending online training and lectures. Attending online learning made them intellectualize the new scheme of the mode of delivery in the basic education. A goal-driven expert is essential on reaching the specific objectives and in accomplishing the task in the online trainings that can produce impactful results in their career. Table 3 is on the necessary skills developed by the teachers. They are very much comfortable in surfing the internet. They have headphone and headset to be used during online training. A strong and stable internet connection is required for teachers to be able to build and enhance their skills in teaching and learning through online trainings. Thus, online learning will become integral fragment to school practices. Attending the different online trainings equipped them with electronic presentation skills, web navigation abilities, and integrating 21st century expertise. So what are the challenges and opportunities encountered by the teachers? There are two themes here. We have monitoring student progress. One of the participants said, determining student progress is an important role of every teacher. I cannot assure that my students are learning because online learning is to new to them. Another theme is working from home requires a lot of work, yet rewarding. One of the participants said, working from home is good because I can take care of my kids and also save from the virus. But attending online class and webinars are very stressful because of my internet problem. So these are the problems and opportunities encountered by the teachers in attending online training. In conclusion, basic education teachers' resilient attitude towards their online training experience was evident. The series of online training have made teachers easily adapt to the shift from in-person to remote teaching, have helped enhance their ICT skills, and prepare them for remote teaching despite the unstable internet connection caused by the country's poor internet infrastructure and the lack of gadgets and other technological equipment and support for teaching and learning activities. Despite the sudden shift, these teachers remained positive in pursuing the direction for digital literacy to build an effective and efficient skills in remote teaching in the new normal, and this in return calls for education in schools to be adaptive and adaptive to the pressing, current, and fast-changing learning styles, modalities, and teaching infrastructure, which could be foreseen to be highly digitized in the very near future. Further, this entails a high demand for teachers who are not only content and pedagogic experts, but also technologically competent and multimedia expert to address the students' and society's learning needs, demand, and platform. So this paper can be accessed in this journal, Journal of Research Policy and Practice for Teachers and Teacher Education. So before I end my presentation, I will leave you this quotation by the authors. Understanding of the very nature of learning transformed the way the education authorities define, strategize, and deliver instruction, and this results in new modes of instructional delivery and new learning domains. Good afternoon, everyone.